The Cursed Chronicles, unveiling the darkness of the enchanted French castle. Hashtag horror story, hashtag haunted castle, hashtag supernatural tarot. Lying prominently amidst the valley, the castle stands as if sculpted by a medieval artisan, crafting a masterpiece of magical artistry. The ancient stone walls, weathered by time, retain the solemnity and mystery of distant historical eras. They tell the tale of bygone days, where raindrops and chilly winds seem to etch an endless pattern on the castle's exterior. The L-shaped windows recline on the stone walls, resembling supernatural eyes gazing intensely into the outside world. In darkness, they become like magnifying glasses for the mysterious souls within, those who have been drawn into the terrifying universe of the supernatural. The wooden staircase, an exquisite architectural marvel, serves as the connection between the ground floor and the castle's upper levels. The wood has lost its warmth and become rigid, yet it still maintains its mystique. Each step on the staircase is a journey into the past, where magical rituals unfolded, leaving indelible marks. Once an icon of prosperity and power, this castle now echoes with abandonment and desolation. Bedrooms that were once vibrant with laughter and the modern life of the noble family are now eerie memories, preserved in the darkness of haunted rooms. The long years have blurred the beauty of yesteryears, replacing it with gloom and horror, creating a terrifying painting of the dark world lurking, waiting for lost souls to become the next victims of haunting. Emile, a history education researcher from a small town, embarked on an unforeseen adventure when he rented a room in the ancient castle in rural France. The raw emotions from folklore and legends about the castle made his heart pound as he faced the ancient stone walls and the door opening before him. On the first day, Emile entered the castle, and the dim light of the moonlit lamps highlighted the allure and enchantment of the space. The classic creaking of the wooden floor beneath his steps resembled a classical symphony waiting to be played. The simultaneously cold and mysterious air permeated every breath, making Emile sense the mystique and supernatural essence of the castle. The opening door revealed a peculiar space where every object, from classic paintings to antique lamps, reflected a bygone era, making the room extraordinary and inexplicable. The moonlight cast eerie shadows around, creating an irresistible mystical atmosphere, drawing him towards the forbidden and secluded aspects of the past. Each L-shaped window resembled a gateway to the supernatural world, from which mysteriously haunted souls seemed to gaze relentlessly. Emile's hand touched the cold wall, and every corner of the room became an intriguing space waiting to be explored. The scent of vintage wood and damp earth created a classic atmosphere, making the space more vivid in eerie silence. The distinctive elements in the room, such as the peculiar painting, the antique table, and small details like sharp-edged candles, all aroused Emile's curiosity and stimulated his imagination. Unable to take his eyes off these unique details, he felt as if he had stepped into another world, where history and mystery blended to create an inexplicable mystical space. Emile, a researcher fascinated by the mysterious and arcane, experienced moments filled with haunting and eerie encounters within the castle. The sense of curiosity led him to forbidden areas, and somehow, it also prompted him to undertake dangerous actions. Every evening, Emile would open the doors of the room on his own in the midnight moment. The flash of his camera illuminated, creating a captivating light in the darkness, capturing peculiar images through his lens. The darkness in the room seemed even more mysterious, and every creak of the antique wooden door was like an invitation from the supernatural world. Emile didn't stop at observation. He often experimented with vintage objects, placing them in specific positions to observe strange occurrences. The antique table, when placed in a specific corner, would sometimes move on its own without anyone touching it. The peculiar painting hanging on the wall could change perspectives, as if the soul was interacting with it, These actions heightened Emil's excitement and curiosity. At night, he would initiate magical rituals, experimenting with ancient prayers and incantations from the ancient magical book that the noble family once used. The thrill and obsession from the ancient words made the room feel like a gateway to the world of trapped souls, a place where dark tales buried from ancient times could be uncovered. After trespassing the forbidden, the mysterious room began to manifest inexplicable and eerie phenomena. Shadowy figures, seemingly trapped souls, began to appear between darkness and light, moving ethereally and indeterminately. Their shapes constantly changed, creating mystical and haunting images in the supernatural space. This exploration into forbidden territories unfolded a story of darkness that had been buried for centuries. The room became a gateway to a world of trapped souls, where tales of the sinister from ancient times could be found. The screams and pleas echoed from the darkness, like the souls seeking liberation. The overwhelming sense of the haunting moans and screams of the demon-possessed souls made the atmosphere in the room heavy and chilling. Emil couldn't escape the monotony and fear of facing the presence of invisible but malevolent sounds that surrounded him. The hallucinations, increasingly vivid and horrifying, blurred the boundary between the real world and the imaginary one. The painting on the wall was no longer a silent piece of art, but a multidimensional reality, where strange symbols and dark images moved along peculiar lines. Each attempt Emil made to capture a photo produced even more bizarre and darker images. Emil's dreams became more frequent and terrifying. The trapped souls within the castle clung to him, creating a sense of loss of control and being drawn into the spiritual world. The images of these souls, with cold light and dark eyes, became horrifying, sinking Emil into a dark, boundless, and haunting world. Emil, after trespassing the forbidden and experiencing supernatural phenomena in the mysterious room, entered a state of mental confusion. He began recalling painful and dark aspects of his life, memories that had been forgotten and buried deep in his mind. The self-inflicted behavior of the victim became strange and mysterious, like a kind of bizarre ritual. Emil often found himself trapped in nightmares, where horrifying images and fragments from the past appeared, causing him to lose control of his emotions and behavior. At times, the victim seemed to self-inflict harm. X-shaped wounds were found on his arms, each scar a result of self-inflicted harm during nights of altered consciousness and mental instability. The victim was often engulfed in feelings of sorrow and desperation, feeling haunted by the demon-possessed souls in the room. Self-harming actions became a kind of ritual, as if he was trying to free himself from the spiritual burdens and horrifying memories. The ghosts and screams from the demon-possessed souls became familiar, causing Emil to gradually lose awareness of the world around him. The blurry and eerie images from the dark magic rituals and the past life of the noble family increased the distortion between reality and imagination in his mind. Emil's self-inflicted actions became increasingly painful and horrifying, resembling a bizarre study with relentless and agonizing activities. Pulling out teeth became a particular ritual. The victim didn't stop at forcefully extracting teeth, but used sharp and peculiar objects to cut small pieces from them. The sound of teeth being pulled out blended with screams and meaningless pleas, creating a symphony of malice. Self-cutting of the tongue was another gruesome ritual. The victim not only cut his tongue, but also drew strange symbols and incomprehensible signs on himself with blood from the cuts. Each painful act was a new form of art, a sculpture of suffering and the dominance of demon-possessed souls. Self-cutting of flesh following peculiar patterns was an immersive experience, turning the victim into an artist of pain. With sharp knives, he created bizarre drawings on his body, symbolizing the mental chaos and the magical relationship between the living and the haunted souls. Self-breaking of bones became a challenge to supernatural power. In a state of mental confusion and haunted mood, Emile inflicted harm on his own body by breaking bones and preserving the fragments to create a cruel masterpiece of desperation and helplessness. Each self-inflicted action became a horrifying ritual, transforming the room into a space containing pain and dark memories from perception and experience. After the seventh day, the appearance of the victim became like a primitive landscape of pain and despair. Every wound on his body seemed like artworks from hell, with black blood as the background, emphasizing the darkness and horror. Deep cuts on the skin turned into indistinct red-black stripes, like marks of a mentally driven artist of cruelty. Where once there was smooth, white skin, now transformed into desperate black hues, losing any semblance of a comfortable appearance. The scent of the body was no longer the fragrance of life, but a pungent mixture of black blood and the acrid smell of self-inflicted flesh. Each step moved through the room filled with the scent of resistance between bleeding and agony, creating an atmosphere both haunting and familiar, yet full of horror. The long and jagged tongue, resembling a sword emerging from the rows of teeth, had now become a symbol of pain and loss of control. Each time he opened his mouth, a sea of red-black blood oozed out, creating a chilling sensation of death looming. The dim light from the wall-mounted lamps only accentuated the darkness of this grotesque figure. Every corner and wrinkle on the distorted face painted an image of a body possessed and stripped of all its adorable beauty. This appearance was not only horrific in form, but also an emblem of spiritual destruction and the endlessness of dark magical rituals. In the following days, the horrifying phenomena became increasingly apparent and fearsome, as if transitioning from the supernatural world to the physical. The room became intolerant to the imposition of haunted souls, and overall, the atmosphere turned dark and reeked of death. The once vague ghostly figures now became distinct and took on tangible forms. Emile's camera flash illuminated the horrifying images, revealing distorted and immortal faces of lost souls, as if images from a magically opened door. The screams and pleas from the demon-possessed souls grew louder, turning the room into a large-scale inferno. These horrifying sounds invaded the victim's mind, creating a feeling of being overwhelmed by curses and endless suffering. On a dark night, the ghostly figures and horrifying images began to manifest around the first victim. He was drawn into a horrific reunion with demon-possessed souls, but not in a positive light. The gruesome images of brutality and pain turned the room into a terrifying painting, and the first victim could not escape the destruction. Finally, he died in a horribly gruesome manner. His body began to distort, as if evil spirits were taking over. Every ghost and spiritual image turned into a wave of dark light, full of malice, submerging the victim in a world with no escape. His soul seemed to be sucked into the infrared lens of the camera, disappearing abruptly and painfully, leaving behind a room shrouded in darkness and mystery, as if a curse continued to persist. As the newlywed couple set foot in, they were astonished by the irresistible beauty of the castle. The ancient stone walls, delicate L-shaped windows, and wide-open gate appeared as an irresistible invitation. Light from within reflected through the windows, creating eerie shadows on the old stone floor, like invisible symbols of the mysterious. The newlyweds stood before the castle gate, their gazes going through explorations of space and time. No words were spoken, but an unspoken understanding emerged between them and the castle home, blending the hidden darkness with radiant light. They began to sense an invisible force urging them toward the main gate. Their breaths seemed to merge into the mysterious air, and their steps naturally led them into the dark yet captivating space. Each move felt like a reunion with the hidden past of the house. Comfort and mystery embraced them, making the couple increasingly fascinated and enchanted by the castle's mystique. With no time for hesitation, they opened the door and took their first steps into the mysterious space, like spiritual adventurers embarking on an unpredictable journey. The gravitational pull of the castle was like a magical curse, holding on to their hands and souls, making them unable to resist the mysterious journey they had chosen to begin. Unceasing curiosity drew them into the notebook and articles, turning their exploration into an adventure in the mysterious world of the castle. The small notes of the first victim's friends began to materialize in the historical picture, faint images of people living in a distant era. As the couple read articles from that year, they began to recognize the early signs of obsession in the noble family. Greed and discontent gradually buried them in the darkness of ancient rituals and dark magic. Each page contained horrifying details about the events the first victim had to endure. The days before being possessed and transformed into an abnormal soul, the victim recorded the confusion and amazement at the supernatural phenomena occurring in his room. But most shocking were the blood-red notes in the notebook. These notes not only described dark magic, but also related to some secret treasures of the castle. Promises of supernatural powers and a horrifying destiny that the victim endured, these lines turned curiosity into fear. The investigation pushed them deeper into the dark secrets, making the castle's shadow more mysterious and terrifying than ever before. The couple couldn't stop exploring the dark corners of the castle, like adventurers seeking profound secrets. They gathered information from every possible source, from ancient books in the nearby small library to the folklore passed down in the village. Each new piece of information was a part of a larger puzzle, adding excitement and danger to their adventure. They began to discover that the cursed treasure might not just be a supernatural legend. Traces of supernatural rituals, ancient statues, and mysterious paintings in the castle formed a vivid picture of the existence of a dark supernatural power. During the dark nights, the couple heard whispers and phantom footsteps on the ancient paths of the castle. The flickering light through the windows seemed like lost funeral processions, making the eerie picture of the ancient house come alive. Somehow, they sensed the presence of the cursed treasure in every wall, every statue, and every secret of the castle. The castle's mystique seemed to open doors between our world and the haunted realm of spirits. They realized they were not just seekers of knowledge, but explorers of mysteries more profound and dangerous than they had ever imagined. Discussing the takeover of the treasure became an intimate meeting between the couple in the mystical space of the castle. Dark shadows crept through the walls, making their eyes blurry and ominous. The overwhelming ambience began to alter their souls. Their once beautiful and happy eyes turned cruel and dark. The decision to claim the treasure was not just an ordinary choice, but a pact with the dark forces existing within the castle. Their eyes now glowed with burning red light, reflecting the power and desire of supernatural forces. The darkness in the castle seemed to awaken the evil from their hearts. The decision to claim the treasure was no longer an act of curiosity and exploration, but a mission driven by dark ambition. They made reckless plans, drawn into dark thoughts, and fascinated by the power the treasure could bring. Their words became fierce and ruthless, like a challenge to the haunted souls guarding the castle. Their footsteps echoed through ancient pathways, bringing them closer to their goal. But were they truly the masters of the game, or were they just pawns of the dark forces? The couple started preparing for the dark journey, using the first victim's black notebook as a mysterious guide. In the dim golden light, creating shadows in the room, they arranged necessary items on the table. Thin smoke from lit candles created a mystical atmosphere. They placed ancient books, supernatural measuring tools, and an old map along with some exploration tools into their bags. The couple felt the shiver of adventure as they studied the dark notes in the notebook. The journey became a dark mission they couldn't refuse. The light from the flickering candles reflected on their faces, creating dark and gloomy features, changing the light in their eyes. No longer a picture of happiness and hope, it now portrayed ambition and supernatural craving. Their steps became determined as they entered the uncertain path of the castle maze. Their flashlights illuminated the ancient walls, and they knew each step would lead them to the dark secrets of the haunted treasure. After performing the initial rituals following the instructions from the Black Notebook, the couple entered the forbidden area as the first victim had done and recorded. From the very first step, they felt the astonishing transformation of the castle. The antique and historical now turned dark and chilling, like a new life awakened from a long slumber. The hoots of owls echoed through the space, making the atmosphere exotic and haunting. The ancient walls now seemed to hold lost souls within the castle. They sensed strange lights emanating from hidden corners, making the space eerie and enchanting. Unexplained phenomena became more evident with each step they took. Natural objects like grass, leaves, and even small stones moved or disappeared mysteriously. Footsteps echoed even though they saw no one around, creating a mysterious and wild feeling. The food they brought in their bags seemed to be influenced by supernatural power in the castle. The food quickly turned rotten, as if time was retracting, and destruction came from uncontrollable forces. The journey became increasingly dangerous, and they began to understand that every change was a sign of the dark power within the castle. They continued the journey, stepping through dark corners and dangerous areas of the castle. The creaking of the ancient wood and the sound of settling seemed like forewarnings. Alongside that, ancient paintings began to convey the horrific story of the noble family, with images of dark rituals and dark sacrifices. Strange lights continued to shine from hidden corners, highlighting the edges of walls containing many dark stories. Unexplained phenomena persisted, making the journey unpredictable, and the couple gradually lost the ability to distinguish between the real world and the supernatural realm. Every step was a new challenge, and the ultimate power of the castle seemed to be challenging them. Natural objects continued to transform. The sounds from hidden corners became more unpredictable, and the air, filled with mystery, made them acutely aware of the surrounding threat. In the chilling atmosphere of the haunted castle, they began to realize that their goal was not just a material treasure, but also the dark power existing in every brick and wall. The journey not only took them to the corners of the castle, but also deep into the heart of magical secrets that turned the castle into an ominous and inescapable place. A sudden incident occurred as the diligent husband ventured into the mysterious areas of the castle, falling victim to a cleverly set trap. The sound of the trap snapping echoed like a horrifying memory, making the atmosphere tense and shrouded in darkness. The wife, witnessing her husband injured, was not quick enough to react. Panic and worry enveloped her, but suddenly, she felt an unforeseen surge of power within her body. Strangely, her body seemed equipped with a supernatural energy, and instinctual cravings began to dominate her mind. A powerful sense of bloodlust started to awaken within the wife. Her eyes lit up like red lights, and an irresistible desire surged. Unable to restrain herself, she felt the craving for blood flowing sweetly in her soul. The wife no longer felt the pain, deciding to use her mouth to suck blood as a way to heal her husband's wounds. Her lips touched the wound, and the sensation immersed in blood made her lose control. The emergency situation turned the wife ferocious, and the overwhelming desire transformed her into a creature of darkness. She licked the bloodstains uncontrollably, driven by an insatiable thirst, but fortunately, her husband, though severely injured, summoned the last strength to escape her grasp, taking with him both survival and the horrifying secret of the castle. The wife woke up from the slumber, realizing that her husband had been calling her for a while. She sensed the anxious tone in her husband's voice, The husband, horrified and holding the dreadful secret of the wife's transformation, recounted the horrifying things she had done. The wife listened to every description of the bloodlust, the hunger for blood, and the supernatural power she had experienced. Shock and worry were evident on her face, but surprisingly, both acknowledged that the allure of the treasure and wealth outweighed the fear and danger they faced. Although the worry lingered, belief in the treasure and dreams of wealth overcame every fear. They decided to continue the journey, not only to seek material wealth, but also to gain knowledge of supernatural powers and magical secrets. This adventure now became a spiritual challenge, testing their souls and courage amidst the shadows and eerie sounds of the castle. The lines in the first victim's notebook guided the couple to the final location of the journey. They searched for clues, hints left by the victim, to help them proceed. Their footsteps quickly advanced, passing through shadows, classical staircases, and mysterious corridors. Gradually, the darkness in the castle became denser and more mystical. The sound of footsteps became reverberant, like the sounds of awaiting souls. However, even though they felt the closeness of the treasure, everything around them became strange and unpredictable. The castle's painting became more colorful, but also full of darkness. Lights on the walls flickered, creating bizarre shadows. They began to sense an eerie pressure, as if the trapped souls were clinging to them. As they approached the final location, they realized that a mysterious force was hindering them. Every movement slowed down, and the air was filled with tension. Both husband and wife felt the ultimate challenge between them and the treasure. Could they overcome every obstacle and unravel the castle's secrets, or would they fall into the whirlpool of dark magic? Exhausted and savoring a moment of rest in the horrifying room, the couple began to investigate. While exploring, the wife inadvertently discovered a strange symbol on the wall, resembling the symbol in the notebook they had been following. It looked like an ancient call, a link to the secrets of this room. Unable to resist her curiosity, the wife took a pen and paper, starting to copy the symbol. As she wrote and looked at it, a strange thing happened. She realized that she had known the encoded language of this symbol for a long time, but couldn't remember exactly since when. This ancient language was signaled by unique marks and symbols, carrying a mystical essence. As the wife read aloud the written words, no unusual phenomenon occurred. However, in her mind, there was a strong connection to the secrets of the castle and their magical adventure. It seems that the symbol is not just a part of the torture chamber, but also contains magical abilities and ancient messages. The big question is whether this language can be the key to unlocking the castle's ultimate secrets, and whether it can help them find the path to the treasure they are pursuing. The husband, startled by the strange manifestation of his wife, approached and witnessed a horrifying scene. His blood dripped onto the paper she was holding. The cruelty of the drawing had become a reality, and both were in pain and surprised by this unforeseen change. The paper began to roll up, and all attempts to stop it were in vain. A sense of horror spread in the space. The couple began to realize that they were not only facing an ancient torture chamber, but also a kind of dark magic that they could not control. Every horrifying scene started unfolding around them. The lights in the white room gradually adjusted, creating eerie shadows. The sounds of moans and cries from the past began to echo in their heads. The sensation of blood flowing through their hands was not just an imaginary effect, but a painful reality. The couple realized that they were trapped in a world between the present and the past, where dark emotions and magical secrets occupied every corner of the room. Their horrific story was not just about searching for treasure, but also about confronting magical elements beyond their control. The husband was bewildered as the surroundings suddenly became dark, like a black curtain enveloping the space. When he woke up, he found himself lying on a torture table, tightly bound and unable to move. A feeling of helplessness and fear spread within him as he looked around and realized he was confined in a bizarre and horrifying space. At that moment, the wife appeared in the strange painting. She wore a classical and mysterious attire, like a figure pulled from the previous century. Her eyes sparkled with a mysterious light, and the smile on her lips contained coldness and darkness. The husband felt that something was changing around him, as if the movement of time and space was distorted and transforming. The sound of her footsteps on the floor also became eerie, adding to the atmospheric music of the situation. In a state of helplessness and trance, the husband had to face the truth that their adventure had surpassed the limits of the real world, and they were now dealing with dark and supernatural challenges they could not anticipate. The wife, revealing her dark side, began to speak of the horrifying secret of the treasure, the sacrifice. She vividly remembered a page in the notebook she had read before, but never shared with her husband. The obsession from the noble family's past was present and threatening their lives. "There is a sacrifice here," the wife said, her voice melancholic and ominous. The life of the noble family was built on sacrifice. They used souls to exchange for supernatural power, and their own lives became a kind of dark ritual. The wife continued to explain that she found evidence of the sacrifice plan in the notebook, but reluctance and love for her husband had kept it a secret. But now, in the darkness and the castle's power, she had changed her decision. The husband, on the torture table, realized that he was facing a horrifying truth. She planned to use him as a sacrifice to gain power from the supernatural world. The dim light and darkness of the castle began to fluctuate, creating a horrifying picture, where the presence of haunted souls and supernatural entities made the space ominous. The wife lay motionless on the torture table, her body still covered in gruesome cuts. The hand holding the knife had become dark and mysterious, as it had absorbed a large amount of energy from the dark ritual just performed. The room was filled with the smell of blood everywhere, creating a dark and horrifying atmosphere. After a moment of silence, the wife began to open her eyes. Her red eyes now shone like two miraculous gemstones, creating a border between beauty and eeriness. As she became more awake, a strong and supernatural sensation flooded her body. The wife gazed around the room in a trance. Everything became clearer. She could see magical energy lines and dark shadows that she couldn't recognize before. But behind the perfect appearance, a different transformation was taking place. In the depths of those eyes, the formation of a supernatural shape was unclear. It was like a demon, conceived and developed deep within her soul. The red eyes glowed as if they were a window opening to the dark and mysterious world, where supernatural power and suffering had been absorbed and controlled. The wife, now a dark goddess, embraced the full power from the horrifying sacrifice and the transformation without an escape route. She was not just a mysterious woman on the torture table, but also a supernatural entity full of power and mystery, making this castle astonishingly mystical. Moments after the brutal act, the husband meets a tragic end, and the wife suddenly wakes up in darkness and panic. The oppressive atmosphere of obsession and fear envelopes the castle, making the ancient house more terrifying than ever. The wife feels like she is stepping into a nightmare world, where magical elements and crimes converge. As she begins to vomit, every fragment of her recently murdered husband reveals itself like horrifying paintings drawn in blood. Her red eyes gleam in the darkness, highlighting the eerie and brutal nature of her presence. The heart, intestines, and other pieces of the husband appear as fundamental elements of a dark magic ritual. The bizarre and darkness emanate from those fragments, creating a horrifying scene that defies description. Each detail is a painful symbol of supernatural power and the dark world the wife is beginning to explore. The portrayal of dark power becomes clearer as the victims' remains remain unaffected, preserved as magical symbols. This scene is not just an embodiment of evil, but also an image of blood-drenched horror, transcending the boundaries of reality and carrying the supernatural and haunting essence of dark power. The husband's face, marked with wounds and expressions of pain, appears horrifying below. The wife, with wide-open eyes and disbelief in what she sees, covers her mouth upon realizing that he is there, resurrected from the fragments she had vomited out of her body. The husband screams, a sound of pain and vengeance emanating from the depths of his soul. That scream pierces the wife's ears like a whip, shaking her mind. She looks down at her abdomen, where she had just tried to separate from, and astonishment, along with fear, revives as things come back to life. In panic and pain, the wife quickly rises and pulls a knife from her purse. Anger and chaos make her decision unhesitant. She places the knife on her abdomen, deciding to embrace pain and freedom quickly. However, this decision seems to only make things worse. Pain and chaos quickly turn into an ultimate journey into horror and madness. The wife cannot predict the consequences of her final act, and this magical adventure seems to have no conclusion. The house, now a living entity, revives from the dark energies of discord and pain. The blood fever of newly deceased victims becomes nourishment, making the house more powerful and attracting the attention of wandering souls. From the outside, the house retains the ancient look of a medieval castle, but now it becomes a symbol of malice and dark magic. The ancient stone walls of the castle preserve their unique beauty, but the turrets and L-shaped windows now become mysterious and ominous. Dim and unclear light emanates from within, creating strange shadows and ghostly images on the walls. The rigid wooden staircase becomes like steps leading to the underworld, and each step becomes an invitation with no way out to the malevolent presence of the house. The ancient doors, which may have once opened to a peaceful world, now become dark gates leading to a space of misfortune and horror. The room inside the house, where every action of the victims is recorded and every demand of the demon is invoked, becomes the center of dark magical power. All that remains in that room is darkness and the horrifying sound of restraint. The castle, now a part of the Dark Resurrection, still stands prominently in the French countryside. The power of evil has penetrated every corner of it, turning it into a world of darkness and horror, waiting for lost and suffering souls. The enchanting attraction of the house continues to spread, drawing easily swayed souls into the dark world from which there is no escape. It becomes a nightmare waiting to pull the living into the whirlpool of demonic and loss. And so, the night continues to pass with darkness shrouding the castle. The terrifying story of the first victims, the souls turned into demons, and the haunting of the magical house persists, waiting for the day it will claim new victims. Every dark vow remains, and the dark power of the house is still waiting to awaken from the painful dreams of those who will be the next to step into that mysterious castle.